Well, we had a storm last night, and there's been quite substantial damage apparently. We've been without power for 11 hours now, I guess. And I've just taken a drive up the street and have a look what we find. Not so bad here. All this stuff that's lying on the side of the road is actually for a green waste pickup. However, a little bit further, just as at the end of the street, we'll see that there is a tree branch down here. In fact, it's a tree, but on the corner of this, the house here on the corner, you see it already. They've got two gigantic trees which have come off. Look at that. Whoa! And that's only at the end of the street. It's like a cyclone came through. And we're going into town because I'm taking Tilly for a walk, and we'll see if there's any more. So keep you posted. Now we have some emergency vehicles. Oh yeah, there's another tree over there in that yard. Probably crashed into the house, I'm not sure, couldn't see. Crikey, we were lucky then. When I was, before the power went out, I was looking at the weather radar and we had gusts of wind up to 90 kilometres an hour, apparently. Debris everywhere. There's another tree that's down. Two trees. Whoa, they're big ones. Crikey, there's trees down everywhere. I must take a walk up the back of our property and see what the damage is up there. I didn't think to go up the back. Anyway, that's that for the moment. I'll get back to you. The sign across the road is down. Blue sign there on the ground. I can see another big tree off to my left. Hurry up, let's go. It's an angry harbour. Most of the businesses seem to be in dire straits because there's no power. There hasn't been any power for, as I said, about 11 hours now. And I noticed our local store was closed. Well, at least all the lights were off, obviously, but they were a petrol dispensing place, and I don't think they'll be able to dispense any petrol today or for the next couple of hours. I'm going to do a U-turn up here and then go back and take Tilly for a little bit of a walk, although she doesn't seem to be very keen. Are you, puppy? Our local coffee shop, which is over there on the right, is closed, obviously, because they have no power. Oops, speed bumps. Branch down there. Another one there. An angry sea. There's a branch down here, blown across the lane. tree down up here. Quite a few. There's where our power lines are down. Tree branches off to the right. We won't be getting power for a while. Oh God. Have a look at this. Yeah. Might be cold meat and salad for dinner today. Now we'll go down Hanrahan Road again on the way home. See if we can pick up. There is an extraordinarily large amount of branches knocked over everywhere. So there were some pretty strenuous gusts of wind. To the right is there's branches down everywhere, just been stripped from the trees, but of course, and then we're going to go to the ones where the power lines are, which is on this side to the left. Of course, there's going to be a lot of work done here today. See, this one has brought the lines down. Oh yeah. Pole over, snapped completely there, off to the left. Another pole that's in a bit of a bent angle. A bent angle. I like that. And all sorts of damage. It was a wild night in Albany. Trees down in this property as well, on the corner. Branches stripped, and tree over there. Everywhere you look. Apparently the whole of the town is out, as well as Denmark and places beyond. And the storms haven't finished yet, because we've got another 3 days of stormy weather apparently, so that's going to be interesting. Okay, we're going to turn into our street now and go and survey the damage that might have been done to our place. Although we didn't suffer any damage at all in the house, apart from a little bit of minor flooding from an overworked gutter, rain gutter. Oh, look at them big trees. I don't think anybody's living in that house at the moment either. God. This is the street. Oh yeah, baby. They're out everywhere. Big branch there and a tree. Bit of firewood this year. Or next year, as the case may be. These are all branches that have been cut, of course, from the side verge in anticipation of a big pickup, but I don't think they'll be picking them up for a while. Okay, and we have a tree down in our driveway and a bit of debris. Over there. Oh, Kay's actually dragged it off the track. Oh, it's only a small one anyway. Alright, well, I better get the chainsaw out and do some work. Okay, well, we've got branches down here. I was actually going to be burning and stripping through here anyway. Well, that's a new one there because I had a little pile but not much. Oh yeah, there's a tree come down here. Oh yes. Oh, okay. I was burning here just the other day. Looks like I'll be continuing. But the good part about this is I was actually trying to figure out a way to safely drop some of these branches that were overhanging the fire break, and the storm has done it for me. Beauty. Okay. No damage to the next door neighbour's fence. Oh, ripper. Okay. Which I'm looking to see which branch this one came off. Okay. Ooh. Right. Right, well, that's the view from the other side. Well, we've come out reasonably unscathed when you think about it. I'll go and have a look around the other fire break. They won't take long to chop up. Okay. And it's clear through there. I must say the branches take the the hardest ones to get to are the ones that seem to fall. That one up there. Oh well, we'll get that down. Just trying to see where they've actually broken off from. Okay. This is where I'll be burning again. All the other fire breaks are reasonably clear. Yeah, so we got out of that fairly easy. Well, I've been chainsawing and I've actually cleared those limbs that were down. Let's just have a Bit of a wander. It probably took me an hour and a half or something, maybe. So this is where the trees were down. They're now cleared, but I have a lot of cleaning up to do now again. Oh, there's a bit there I missed. A branch down over here, but anyway, we'll take care of that. That's just a bit of a peppermint gum that's come down a branch. Yeah, that's easy enough to take care of, and all the other fire breaks are okay. It's a pity because these are beautiful gum trees. You can see that they're actually in flower, and well, we still have the gum tree, we just don't have some of the nice branches, but you can see the debris there. And I had this all nice and clear just the other day. Oh, that's the way it goes. But here's all the debris again that I'll have to burn. That was my little pile of logs that I've created, which I don't know if you can see all that. I'm standing in the shadow because the sun's decided to come out. All of this in here will have to be burnt now. Can't leave it lying rotting over the summer. So I've got my work cut out for the next few weeks. I don't think I'll start it today though, there's too much of a wind. We'll let the wind die down a bit before I start setting fire to the bush again. Anyway, that's it. We've cleared up. We came out of it very lucky, as I say. Other people have trees down and they've got the SES in there working for them and all sorts of things, so lucky us. Again, I must say that I'm I'm quite chuffed. This house that I built, what, nearly 30 years ago, I guess, still standing, and with all those winds, and the only scary thing that we had was a gutter which overflowed, and that was partly my fault because I had a filter on it, one at the back, and it overflowed and it seeps into the back bedroom's wardrobe on the floor. But I quickly put towels down it and went out in the middle of the rain storm and unblocked the gutter, so that fairly quickly stopped any damage. And I had an overflowing gutter here. I have you can see that one's in a state of disrepair, but I have some diverters, and I thought the diverter wasn't working properly, but it was in the rain, which is why all these ladders are here, because I was out there in the middle of the last night in the rain unblocking the gutters. And anyway, the whole house still stood up to all the battering it got, and no leaks inside except for that one that I mentioned. Good stuff. Unfortunately, Kay's sister, she had a flood running through her house. Sent us pictures this morning, and poor thing, it was spoon drains in her street which overflowed, then flowed onto her lawn, filled up her lawn, filled up the driveway, and then begun running through the house, right through from the front to the back. So that's unfortunate. And I'm just looking up there, I don't know whether this comes out, but that's a very, very dark cloud up there, and I think I'm going to be dumped upon very soon, yet again. I just felt a drop. And I just got in time, and I hear another car arriving. That's Kay, she's been out, and it's thundering down again. So there will be no fires, except for the one that's inside, keeping us all nice and warm. So, a stormy day now in Albany. Well, we've been without power now for nearly 24 hours, and I've set up a 12 volt lighting system in here. This is the camping lights, so here's hoping. That's only so that we can cook tonight. Well, we've been without power now for about 36 hours, and there's no likelihood of it being turned on today, according to the people that I phoned this morning. So I'm now charging our battery banks and my GoPro batteries over there from through an inverter which is running from this 12 volt battery system, This is the old system that I had in my Land Rover when I went camping, and it's hooked up to this small 60-watt solar panel which I fixed to the roof a couple of years, or 3 or 4 years ago I guess. And this particular system has been in operation, and I use it basically for that little pump down there, that little tyre pump, which comes in handy for pumping up wheelbarrows. So it just goes to show you that in times of adversity there is always a way out.